Hi there. Real quick before we jump into the episode. If you enjoy this episode, or any of the other episodes, be sure to give us a follow or subscribe. It would also be great if you shared it with a friend, or better yet, left a review so others can know how awesome it is. Thanks so much. And now, the episode.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome to the Press Start Leadership Podcast, the podcast about game-changing leadership, teaching you how to get the most out of your product and development team and become the leader you were meant to be. Leadership coaching and training for the international game industry professional. Now, let me introduce you to your host, the man, the myth, the legend, Christopher Mifsud.
Hey there, Press Starters, and welcome back to another awesome edition of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. On this week's episode, we'll be discussing leveraging tabletop RPG strategies for transformative leadership in business. Innovative approaches to enhance team collaboration and drive adaptive leadership in the workplace. Tabletop role-playing games, also known as RPGs, like Dungeons & Dragons, are more than just entertainment. They offer profound lessons in leadership, particularly in storytelling, decision-making, and conflict resolution. These games require players to navigate complex scenarios, often with incomplete information and under dynamic conditions, similar to the challenges leaders face in the business world. This podcast explores how the principles of tabletop RPGs can be applied to improve team collaboration and adaptive leadership, providing actionable steps for leaders to implement within their teams. Understanding tabletop RPGs and leadership parallels. Tabletop RPGs involve a group of players creating characters and navigating stories guided by a game master or dungeon master. The GM sets scenarios, but much of the story's direction is determined by players' decisions, fostering a unique blend of structured yet flexible storytelling. This dynamic is akin to modern leadership, which requires balancing predefined objectives with the need to adapt to new information and team inputs. Key leadership lessons from RPGs. Player-driven storytelling. Encourage creativity and investment, similar to empowering team members to take ownership of their roles and contributions. Conflict resolution. Players often face conflicts that require negotiation and strategy, mirroring workplace challenges. Adaptive problem solving. RPGs demand quick thinking and flexibility, valuable traits for any leader facing the fast-paced changes of the business world. Actionable steps to apply tabletop RPG principles to leadership. Leaders can draw on several core aspects of tabletop RPGs to enhance their leadership style and team effectiveness. And here's how these elements can be transformed into practical leadership strategies. First up, foster player-driven storytelling in team settings. Just as RPGs allow players to shape the narrative, leaders should empower team members to take initiative and lead projects with their expertise areas. This approach boosts engagement and innovation. Action steps. Assign projects that allow team members to use their strengths and passions. Much like a GM delegates parts of the story to the players, leaders can let employees own parts of a project. Avoid micromanaging. Set clear goals and boundaries, then trust your team to execute. Provide support and guidance when needed, but allow them to navigate the path to completion. Regularly ask for feedback and ideas from your team on the organization's direction, much like a GM seeks feedback to improve the game experience. Second, utilize RPG-style conflict resolution. Conflicts, whether in an RPG or the workplace, can derail progress if not managed well. RPGs teach that conflict can be a path to character development and story depth, a lesson that can translate to more constructive conflict resolutions in teams. Here's some action steps. During team conflicts, encourage members to present their points from different perspectives, possibly role-playing different stakeholders' views. This can lead to empathy and better mutual understanding. Use RPG-like scenarios to tackle real business problems. For example, present a business challenge as a quest, with obstacles to overcome, allies to consult, and villains to defeat. Equip yourself with mediation skills to guide discussions, ensuring all voices are heard and validated, leading to a collaborative resolution. Third, Promote adaptive problem solving. In RPGs, the story evolves based on players' decisions, often leading to unexpected turns. Similarly, business leaders must adapt to shifting markets, technologies, and team dynamics. Action steps. Regularly engage in scenario planning exercise with your team to prepare for various business situations. Use the if this, then that approach to predict possible outcomes and decide on potential strategies. Borrowing from the RPG approach of trial and error, encourage your team to develop quick prototypes or simulations to test ideas before full-scale implementation. Promote an environment where failure is seen as part of learning and growth. Celebrate both successes and intelligent failures that provide valuable insights. Fourth, enhance storytelling techniques for vision casting. Just as Game Master crafts compelling narratives to engage players, leaders can use advanced storytelling techniques to share the organization's vision, making strategic objectives more relatable and inspiring for their teams. Here's some action steps. Organize workshops where team members can learn storytelling techniques. Apply these methods to internal presentations and project pitches to make business goals more vivid and engaging. Use fictional but plausible scenarios related to business challenges in workshops to help team members practice problem solving and decision making in a narrative context. And just as the GM provides story progress updates, keep your team informed about the organization's journey towards its strategic goals, celebrating milestones like key achievements in an engaging narrative form. Fifth, implement RPG-like rewards and recognition systems. In RPGs, players are motivated by the character progression and rewards. Similarly, a well-designed recognition system can motivate employees, acknowledge their contributions, and encourage continued engagement and productivity. Here's some action steps. Introduce a system of badges or accolades for mastering certain skills or completing challenging projects, similar to how players earn achievements in games. Create clear pathways to role advancement that mimic RPG character progression. Employees can level up after achieving certain milestones or demonstrating key leadership qualities. Regularly celebrate team achievements with rewards that are meaningful to your employees, such as in team outings, public recognition, or professional development opportunities. Sixth, cultivate a dynamic feedback loop like RPG feedback mechanisms. Feedback in RPGs is immediate and ongoing, which helps players adjust their strategies and understand the game environment better. Similarly, continuous and dynamic feedback in the workplace can lead to improved performance and job satisfaction. Here's some action steps. Implement tools that allow for real-time feedback during projects, enabling team members to adjust their approaches quickly. Train leaders and team members on how to give and receive constructive feedback, emphasizing the importance of timeliness and specificity, just as in-game feedback helps shape the player's decisions. Hold annual and biannual retreats focused on providing comprehensive feedback, reflecting on past performances, and setting goals for the future, fostering a culture of open communication and continuous improvement. 7. Leverage gamification for engagement and learning. Gamification involves applying game design elements in non-game contexts, a concept naturally aligned with RPG elements. This strategy can make learning and development more engaging and effective. And here are some action steps. Turn training sessions into gamified experiences, where employees earn points, badges, or other rewards for completing training modules or achieving high scores in knowledge assessments. Organize monthly challenges that encourage teams to solve real business problems creatively. Reward teams who devise the most innovative or effective solutions. Encourage employees to undertake quests that involve acquiring new skills or completing challenging tasks. Track progress visually and celebrate completions. Some final thoughts. Applying the principles of tabletop RPGs to business leadership offers a unique framework for enhancing team dynamics, fostering innovation, and building a resilient and adaptable organizational culture. By integrating storytelling techniques, RPG-like reward systems, dynamic feedback loops, and gamification in everyday business practices, leaders can inspire their teams to higher levels of engagement and performance. This approach not only leverages the fun and creativity found in RPGs, but also solidifies a leadership style that is inclusive, proactive, and deeply attuned to the potentials of every team member. Through these advanced strategies, the workplace transforms into an arena where every challenge is met with enthusiasm and every achievement contributes to the collective quest for success. All right, and that's this week's episode of the Press Start Leadership Podcast. Thanks for listening, and as always, thanks for being awesome. Oh, hi. And the episode's over, but thanks for sticking around till the end. Be sure to check out more episodes in the playlist and new episodes every week on Monday. Follow or subscribe so you never miss an episode. Don't forget to leave a review. Thanks again for being awesome.